dogs are taking over. Welcome to what is in my pantry as a plant-based vegan eater. I would show you inside my pantry, but I live with 3 other people, so it's kind of hard to show everything without it just being a mess. So I pulled out everything that I have in my pantry currently. So these are my staples pretty much on an everyday basis. We make most of our meals at home. We try to not eat out as much, so we always love having a full pantry full of food, dry goods, and some need to be in the fridge, but pretty much everything we eat on a daily basis, I would say. So if you like this video, please subscribe, like the video if you want to see more from me, and leave me a comment what you like to put in your pantry that you eat on an everyday basis. So let's get into it. The clouds are rolling through. So I'm just gonna go over all the things that I have in front of me here. So as you can see, I have a lot of stuff in jars. All of these, pretty much except for these 3, have been had something else in them at one point. I had my family save all the jars that they were using, and then I just took the labels off as best as I could so I can reuse them, because our co-op has a really nice bulk section. It's all organic, and you can weigh your jars there and then put the stuff in the jars, and it's just a really cool system. So we try to save as much plastic as possible. If we use like the bags in the bulk section, we make sure to save those and reuse those as well, so we're not just using plastic once and then throwing it away. The bulk section allows us to not use as many cans. I do have a couple cans here, but just dry beans and things like that, it's easy to use still, so we do have a couple cans just because it's, if we're needing food quickly, then it's in the can. So I will start with these bags over here. I just found that these tolerant pastas, this one is, the only ingredient is red lentil flour, and this one is only chickpea flour, so I'm pretty excited to try these. The boxes are a little small, but they were on sale at Sprouts, so I have 2 of these. We always have pasta in stock. We also have this pasta from Trader Joe's. It is a brown rice and quinoa pasta. Those are the only ingredients, so we love having pasta with our sauces. And then I have a giant bag of turmeric powder. I got this at Grocery Outlet for pretty cheap. It was like $7.99 for this giant bag. It's organic. And I put a scoop of this in my smoothie every morning just for the anti-inflammatory benefits, and there's a lot more benefits than that if you research it. Lily Koi Hawaii here on YouTube has a great video about turmeric benefits if you use it every single day, as well as how not to die. I think that's where she got that information, by Dr. McGregor. So turmeric every single day in the smoothie. I have a giant bag of quinoa here. Usually we do get it in a jar, but this was from Costco and it was organic and it's quinoa. So we use a lot of quinoa because I am trying to cut back on my grains. I know that there's rice here, but I'm eating a lot more quinoa and beans and less grains. So next we have our gluten-free oats. I do eat gluten-free just because it bloats the crap out of me. So I have my gluten-free oats. I haven't used these much lately, but Ethan just made a really great apple crisp with the gluten-free oats. So there's a lot of ways to use these. So sometimes we do take oats and we grind them into flour to make, I don't know, baked goods, anything. Coat your tofu in the flour, I don't know, anything like that. So next I have this jar of maca powder. I don't use maca too often, but I have it here just in case I want to use it. And then I have a jar of black beans. They're dried, so you soak them for a couple hours or overnight, and then we use the Instapot all the time and they turn out perfectly. I always use the recipe from Lily Koi Hawaii, who makes black beans in her Instapot. That's where I got all the spices from. So that's a really great video to check out. I will link it down below. So next up, we have my seed section. I keep all these in the fridge just to keep them fresh and ready to go. And I am doing seed cycling right now. So like for the first 14 days of my cycle, I'm doing pumpkin seeds and sesame seeds, and then I'll use flax and sunflower for the rest of my cycle. But we got flax, sunflower, sesame, hemp, and pumpkin seeds. So these are really easy to get protein in on your food. You can just throw like hemp seeds on your food, and it's just a really nice way to get those vitamins and minerals. I do grind these flax seeds up because then that releases the stuff in them, whatever that is. Next, I have these jars of powders that I like to put in my smoothies. I sometimes have another one, but I ran out of that one. I have my cordyceps mushroom that we put in our smoothies. I have my barley grass juice powder and my spirulina that I put in my smoothie every day. So I got those going for me, right? Sorry, we had to take a B12 break. So next we have some, what was this? Sprouted rice, I think. Sprouted brown rice? Ethan's behind the camera. He's telling me things. We got our sprouted brown rice. I do have some white rice. We usually stick with brown rice, but I just have this in case we're feeling white rice. And I did forget to mention in my seed section, my chia seeds. I do like putting these in my smoothies occasionally and just using them for salads and things. So this is the seed section over here. The sun just went behind the clouds again. So I have some red lentils. I have some other lentils in the pantry, but I could not find them. They're green lentils or something. But red lentils, really good. We've made like curries and stuff with them, so love that. I got my almond flour in case I feel like baking. And I have a jar of organic cane sugar just in case I want to bake, you know? Next up, we got tomato sauce. This is my favorite tomato sauce because it is fat-free, no olive oil in it. It is from Trader Joe's. It's just their spaghetti sauce, and it says fat-free on it. So if you haven't tried this, go try it out because there's no oil. I do have this one, and I'm pretty sure it has olive oil in it, but it's just one on standby in case we need pasta sauce quick. And then Ethan's favorite is this vegan Alfredo sauce, and there's no oil in it. It's cashews. So this is pretty expensive, so we don't get it very often, but it was on sale at Sprouts, so we bought it, of course. And it's the Victoria vegan Alfredo sauce, if you want to try it. They have two other ones. I think they have a pesto one and just a normal red sauce that are really good too. So I got some tomato paste from Trader Joe's. I do like making, I've only done it once, but I do like making ketchup with tomato paste. I forgot to bring out my maple syrup. That's a staple in my pantry as well, but mixing some of this with maple syrup, garlic salt, so good. Dip your french fries in them or your potato wedges from the air fryer. I have my staple garbanzo beans in cans. These are so good when you bake them, or we're gonna try air frying them. Just putting some apple cider vinegar, just a little bit, not very much, and then some seasonings, whatever kind of seasoning, like Mexican, Cajun, Italian, they take on that flavor. Right? So next we have the red curry paste. We have not used this yet. I don't remember what recipe it was right now, but we wanted to make red curry, or curry? What was it that we needed it for?
Tahini.
Red curry and tahini? I'm not sure, I can't remember, but...
It's part of a recipe.
Which recipe was that from? High Carb Hannah?
Yeah, the High Carb Hannah.
I think it was a High Carb Hannah recipe for red curry paste and tahini and something else. So
we're gonna give it a try.
And then we just found, hi Jedi, we have all the dogs here today, you just can't see them.
Dog cameos.
You can hear them, but you can't see them. So we just went to Sprouts the other day and just walked around for fun and decided to buy everything. So we found this sweet chili sauce. The ingredients are really good. It only has vinegar, pineapple juice, red bell pepper, apple juice, tamarind, cassava, garlic, sea salt, and chili pepper. So that's all that's in this, and we make a lot of like Buddha bowl type meals. So we like sauces to put on them. We usually make our own sauce. Like last night I made a cashew gravy, but it's nice to have these things that are really quick and easy to throw on your foods. And the last thing is my almond butter. I don't eat this too often. I was eating it like every day, but my stomach was not happy with that. So I do eat it on occasion on like rice cakes. But this is the Trader Joe's raw almond butter, and it's creamy, and it's literally like syrup. Like you can just pour it on your rice cake or whatever. So I really enjoy almond butter. I guess that's all for the video. No, I gotta give an outro. And the last thing is my almond butter. I don't eat this too often. I was eating it like every day, but my stomach was not happy with that. So I do eat it on occasion on like rice cakes. But this is the Trader Joe's raw almond butter, and it's creamy, and it's literally like syrup. Like you can just pour it on your rice cake or whatever. So I really enjoy almond butter. So that is the majority of what is in our pantry. I wish I could show you like a really fancy pantry, but we don't got that here. We're working with what we got. So see if you have any staples that are in your pantry that I don't have here. Please let me know in the comments below. I would love to fill my pantry up even more than it already is full. So thank you so much for watching today. I hope to see you guys soon, and if you like this video, please let me know in the comments below, and subscribe if you haven't already, and like this video so I know that I'm going in the right direction. So I hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you soon. Bye!